Hello everyone, how are we all doing? What's all happening? It is absolutely bloody freezing here in the UK. Yeah, but all is good. So, I'm going to do a reading, and this is about purpose. This is about finding your purpose, knowing your purpose, because you know who you are, right? You've done all the healing work, done everything that you need because you love yourself enough to do what you want to do, yeah? You love yourself enough to heal. You love yourself enough to know who you are, you know what I mean? And that takes a lot of courage and strength, because that is not for the faint-hearted, may I add. So, this is how I feel, because it's all within and we're all connected, even the space in between everything, right? So this is a message from me to you to help you with your purpose. Now, you know what it is, you know what you want to give, but you also need, you know that you need an exchange, because you have, you know, financial costs. You have to pay your rent, mortgage, bills, etc. You may have kids, blah blah blah. The list goes on, and it worries you. So you have to keep one foot in the system and one foot out, because of the society that we live in today. And the system is meant for the people. This is why it got created. But now it's all got taken from and warped, and, you know, lots of other fuck-ups have happened. So, you know, the cost of living has risen even higher. So it makes it difficult to do your purpose. Create something and be self-reliant on your own, right? So you're thinking, how the hell am I going to create it? Okay, so this takes time and patience. And you've got to go down all the different avenues to come to that stage of, I can't do this anymore. Do you know what I mean? I can't physically work 12 hours, 8 hours, knowing, you know, I'm just going to fuck myself. I've got no time for my children. I am physically knackered. Do you know what I mean? And I just have nothing. You know what I mean? I can't do it. So you're coming to that point and you're like, I know this is what I want to do. It's going to make me happy. What can I do? So this is where I come in. So Source, the universe, never ever wants to hurt you, ever. You put yourself in situations to learn from the situations. We know it's a school, yeah? So now you've come to this conclusion in your mind, and this is fact, concrete. You've had enough, right? But you want this. And you know it's better for you, and you know it's going to be better for all round, yeah? Because this is what you want to give, okay? So there is going to be a beautiful exchange anyway, because people will appreciate what you will give. And you know this because you've already done it so many times already without having an exchange. Do you understand it to that point where it's going to be beneficial, that you're going to be able to pay your bills, right? So this is the message that Spirit Source wants to give, okay? And if this resonates and you've landed on this video, I've changed my name, and I forgot to mention this, and I do appreciate all the people that have followed me on the Light Wolf channel. I've changed it, and it's Midnight Blue Lone Wolf, because blue is my energy. I'm a mystic. I use tarot, and I have walked this journey alone. I've had beautiful friends on the way. I've had beautiful experiences along the way. I've met the most amazing people ever along the way that have taught me so many lessons without me even realising they've done it, right? I've had a lot of toxic shit, a lot of shit. Do you know what I mean? But I am in a very, 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 very good place now, so that I am able to be the bridge between, because wolf, consciousness and humanity. So, and I use tarot as my tool. So this is me. I was light wolf, still am light. Beacon switched on. But yeah, this is who I am. Lone wolf. Yeah, channel between. So this is why I do it. But this is why I'm giving this message. You have to start from the beginning, and it's scary. So you've got to work how you feel by not being, I don't know, whether you work part-time or whether you've got situations going on and you're not able to work, but you need to do something, and you're on universal credit, but you need to do something, but you don't want to work for a system that just drains you. You want to give that to yourself, but work for yourself and be self-reliant, but also have help and support from the system so that you can do that. Okay? Right. Okay. So in divine embrace, okay? Open yourself to the universe loving embrace. Let its healing energy restore your spirit and guide you to a place of peace and renewal, right? So basically, okay, when you feel strong enough after all that healing and you've accepted, so because this takes rest, right? Fuck me, it does. You need a fucking rest after all that shit. And it's hard work, all that healing work, going through all them toxic situations as well, because you've gone through some toxic shit, right? You've also given yourself some toxic shit and also healed through that and made them choices. So I feel this reading is for a good fucking collective, right? That wants to be the best version of themselves, okay? And now it's time for you to have rest. You need a fucking rest, yeah? And that, whatever rest is, laying on the couch, eating good food, having relaxing baths, having a sauna, I don't know, going for a massage, giving yourself that, massaging yourself, getting your fellow to massage, getting your woman to massage you. If you're in the right place, in the right connection, with the right connections, you know you can be in that place of rest. Okay, and enjoy that warmth that you have inside as well. Because when you know you've healed, you fucking know. All right, so you deserve that embrace and have it and have that rest. All right, don't think, oh, I need to be doing something, oh, I need to get this, oh, I'm panicking, oh, because I need to pay, oh no, right, just enjoy the rest. You need a fucking rest. And I tell you what as well, because the universe works in mysterious ways, boy, right? Because when you found your balance with him, you could have either I don't know, twisted your ankle, hurt your back, you know, it's put you on sick. Put you on a fit note, you know what I mean? whatever it is, right? Put you in that state of rest so you can enjoy that rest. You deserve that fucking rest. You know what I mean? Have it. So enjoy that spiritual embrace. That source wants to give you a hug as well, because you've done fucking well to get to where you are. So yeah, fucking give it some. So anyway, we'll crack on next. Divine light. Divine light clears the darkness and reveals the truth. Trust in its guidance to show you the way forward. Right, okay. Within this rest, because you're just being, right, you're not freaking out and you're accepting the fact that you need a fucking rest, okay? This is why this message is there. If it comes on you, you know why. So you need a fucking rest. So when it comes, it will come to you in whatever stage your purpose is at. Whether it's in thought and you've written it down on paper, so you're showing your source that you want this and you're trying to bring it into your 3D world. This is why it's important to journal, right? It's important to write things down, because then you're showing source that this is an intention, because it's not just in your head. You want to bring it out, and that's where the magic happens. So this is why journaling and writing things down is important. Writing things down. So that with your intention written down, so you're showing source, divine, whatever you want to call it, God, whoever, whatever word, okay, whatever label you have for this, what, yeah. So divine light then will show you the path, and it will come to you in all sorts of different ways, whether it's advertising, something will come, you'll see something that you might have already had jotted down in the background and you'd forgotten about it. That's why it's important to write things down. Or you might have digitally put it in an account, in a channel, on an app, or in something on your phone, on your diary, on your phone, something, and it will come to you because you've written it down for a fucking reason. But it will make sense to you now because it will help you, guide you to where you need to be on your where you need to be to find your people, where you need to be in alignment for the things to come in. All right. So this is why you need a rest. All right. And things will come in for you. Yeah, the signs will come in. What the Spirit's saying, one more. Okay, so one more. I'm cold. The window's open. Just let me shut the window. Fucking freezing. So anyway, the next one is divine contract. Your life story is woven from a divine contract. Each step you take fulfills a higher purpose. Now this is a big one, right? So this purpose of yours is meant, all right? This is meant. So you have been chosen to do something. I'm not saying you're some hierarchy or you're like some god or, you know, people need to praise you and all this shit and you're a chosen one. That's a load of bollocks. What I'm trying to say to you is that what you're supposed to do is going to affect something that's going to help something grow bigger, okay? So you have a soul contract, okay? So this is a purpose that has to be fulfilled, all right? Because what you do with your purpose will have a ripple effect, but it will also have a beautiful exchange. So this is however you want that exchange to be. And this is where you need to understand and respect money, because money can cause a lot of toxic conflict inside of your mind, because you don't want to be a greedy, you know, you don't want to put it out there that's what you're for and all the rest of it. So this is how you've got to have an understanding of how good your service is, how you want to explain it, how you want to advertise it, how you want to be it. Do you know what I mean? You have to embody it, right? You have to embody it. So if you embody it, then it's your truth. You believe in it. It's a strong truth. So then you can give it out to other people. Okay? So because you've embodied it, it's your truth. It's you. Yeah, you believe in it. You've built this foundation on it. You want it to happen. You've written it down on paper. This is your intention. This is your purpose. And this is what I'm saying to you is, this purpose is meant. You have a contract, a soul contract. It's in your blueprint. Yeah? So this is meant. So this is why it's important to know self. And it goes back in time to grandfathers and so forth, you know? And it could be labelled different to how you want to present it, but it's the same intention in the past. Get me? So it's meant. So this is why you have to do it. So be strong and know that the universe has your back. All right, the universe has your back, because this is meant. It's a soul contract within your ancestors, right? It's meant. So that should make you feel good for a start, right? Beaming. It's just, you've labelled it different, and there's nothing wrong in that, because you're you in your timeline. So you're going to present it differently, because everything's changed. Look at how the technology's changed. Look how you can present it now. You can present it to the world, not just in a small place. You can make it vaster, so your exchange is bigger, and the gifts you get for that will be whatever you feel you need it to be. So that's an amazing thing, isn't it? So you have a soul contract. This purpose of yours is absolute, and that's given me is meant. So I'm going to get some tarot out, and the old quick. Where are they? Where's my tarot cards? There they are. Sorry, I don't get them out all at once, because I have a few in this great big box of mine. But when it feels, I know which ones to get out. Does that make any sense? So, yes, Spirit lets me know. Oh, it's freezing. But anyway, I feel that someone holds quite a lot of anxiety about bringing themselves out, putting a light on, so to speak, and putting themselves out in the world in this way. Okay, it takes a lot, all right, because I feel you're a totally different person in the past, and you've changed a lot because of experiences, and because of lots of trauma, and because of lots of situations that didn't make you feel good. So, wow. So a lot of things have happened in your lives. So at the end of the day, right, everybody's gone through all this, yeah? And it changes you and makes you look different. But I feel you look different in a good way, not in a bad way. You've just got to accept that, all right? It's all good, right? And at the end of the day, whatever it is that you need to give, the right people will accept it, yeah? The right people will accept it. The people that aren't meant to accept it or don't like it aren't meant to be, because that's not their journey. The people that resonate with you are on the right journey with you, yeah? They're meant to be with you. You've got soul contracts, not just with family, but with others as well, because they're on the same path as you, yeah? They're on the same, their soul tribe is on the same path as you, yeah? So at the end of the day, right, that's why you meet all these beautiful people, yeah? All these beautiful people, and all these shit people as well, all the toxic people, because you have a toxic self, which you now know, and you've healed from and accepted. So these are why all these people come into life. It's not by accident. It's not a coincidence. It's meant, just like your soul contract. it's just straight over, so I'm having them. So get your enthusiasm back, get your excitement back, and start at the beat of your own drum. Stop pressure. I can't even speak. Stop putting pressure on yourself, okay? Accept the fact that you need rest, right? Because you do, yeah? Start planning, yeah, in your head how this is going to work. Stop putting silly little self-doubt in there because your self-esteem has had a bit of a knock because you've been through some toxic healing, right? And you're feeling a bit vulnerable, yeah? You're beautiful as you are, yeah? People, the right people will come in for you because this purpose is meant. It's a soul contract meant. So you're meant to do this, whatever it is. Service, art, you want to create a business doing something, theatre because it's doing something, you know, anything. It can be anything, yeah? So stop thinking, you know, it's not good enough or not worthy. It's a meant thing, yeah? So get your excitement back and your enthusiasm and start beating at your own drum, at your own pace, and go forward in your new chapter, yeah? Get your excitement back. Stay balanced and focused on what you need, yeah? By focusing on that purpose, because things are going to be challenging. It's not going to be easy, all right? But if you stay focused on this purpose of yours, yeah, then you will stay in alignment with what needs to come in. The right people, the right doors, and the right things, yeah? Tools, yeah? To help you, yeah? And because of the commitment that you've shown with your purpose, all right, and you don't fail off because it's strong and it's true inside of your heart, you know you need to do this, right? You're going to be celebrating in so many different fucking ways. 11/11. Because you are doing your soul purpose. You're staying committed to your soul purpose, all right? And you're going to get lots of bashes because you're going to try it in lots of different ways because you're going to get tested, all right? You're going to get tested to show and commitment. And because you're tested, you know you've been tested, right? Because of all the toxic healing you've done, and you haven't reacted because of that. You know it's a negative thought because of something that you felt in the past. So you don't let that overtake your commitment of purpose. You know what I'm saying, loves? This is a fucking fabulous reading and I absolutely love it. I love it. This is for so many of you collective that are trying. It involves so many, the young and, you know, the old, for all. Do you know what I mean? This is for a large collective. So you take it how it resonates. But I tell you what, you go out there and you fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? So this, and I feel as well, you've tested it a couple of times and you thought, nah, this ain't meant. It's just not happening. It's not happening. I'm just not getting anything. You know what I mean? So you've gone back to what you normally feel comfortable with and it's made you fucking miserable, you know, because you know this is not how you want to live your life and you want to enjoy what you have. And enjoy the world. Do you know what I mean? And you can do it. You've just got to understand the system, right? To help you so that you can do it. All right? Because the system's for the people. Okay? So if you keep manifesting that the system's for the people, you know, it's not going to, if you manifest it, it's all this and that and the other, and you're not using it to live on it, right? To live on it so you can suck it dry. You're using it to support something. The system will help you. All right? Okay? Right? It will. Okay? You just got to believe it. Okay? And this is for people who have children, okay? You can do this. And with, what's it called? There's all sorts of people that want to be self-employed. Yeah, this is also for who want to be self-employed. So if your purpose can also be where you're self-employed in it. Do you know what I mean? So this is career. Yeah, your purpose is a career for you, and it involves having a wage. And then you can understand the concept of money, and you can get all rid of all the fucking silliness in your head, and you can fucking go for it and do it. Yeah. Just like turn it round for your lives. So this is why this message is you right now, right now. Because when you've been trained, yeah, in one way so much, you get scared of trying another one because you feel, well, it's going to fail, and you won't be able to feed your kids, and you can't pay bills in it. So if you think about it in a different way, like source has just given you, yeah, the light divine has just given you, then you'll be like, oh my fucking God, yes, I can do this. Or even if you're a single person, or you're just in a relationship, you know, it's the same for everyone. Yeah, if you want to be self-employed within your purpose, and you know that your purpose can work, okay, and you believe in it because you have been given signs, you've tried it, it might not have worked this way, might have not worked that way, but then you've gone and journaled and you found the purpose of how you can do it, and realised, oh, I was doing it like this, I didn't, and it will click. Why didn't it do it like that before? Because it wasn't meant. You weren't ready. Yeah, but you're ready now. You're ready now to turn your light on and do what you was meant to do. Okay? Yeah? So, one more card. Spirit's saying one more card. And then I'm going to get my angel cards out, because you are blessed and you are loved. So, an angel message is to go. I'm being weird, but I am, you know, whatever. But anyway, so this, wow, this is what can cause, what if you do not, you know, fulfill what you are meant to do. Wow. It will cause you depression, yeah, because you're not being who you are. Yeah, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Yeah, you're not doing what you feels right to do, how you feel you want to present yourself, how you want to embody who you are, your truth. Yeah, you can't deny yourself that, because it's just going to cause you this conflict, and it's going to cause you this depression, and you're going to be in your own head, and you're just going to be masking every day because you're pleasing every fucker else, and you're just going to be miserable. And I'm nearly crying because I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I know this is how I've lived my life, all my life, just accepting and people pleasing, because I have to be this certain person that everybody thinks I need to be. And I just wanted to be me. And I felt like me was unworthy because no one liked who I was. And that's how I felt all the time. Because even, you know, certain members of, you know, whatever, just, you know, and you feel that and you take it with you. So you can never feel comfortable with someone, because you feel like they're only sitting with you because, you know, it's how they feel they should be because of whatever's been said, you know. So it's just, you know, don't mask who you are. And I know you have to do it in your job, and you have to do it in so many corporate places, and there's so many bullying and so much shit going on. You have to accept all that and take that home, and you just know it's not right and it's toxic and it's making you feel shit and you just don't want to do it anymore, you know. So it's just, and you're being used, and you just, because you're a good person, and they think why you being a good person is that a fake thing, and you know, you can't just be a genuinely nice person because they always think it's a fucking agenda, and you're just sick of all this masking, yeah. So you just think, oh fuck it. So just at the end of the day, show commitment to what you need to do, yeah, because that's who you are, and the universe wants to know that you have got the balls and the courage to do that. So when Source knows this, so above and then below, and I don't say, because I just get the words mixed up and stuff because I'm dyslexic as fuck, but you know what I mean, as above, so below, yeah. So when you show this in your 3D world, yeah, to Source, in your energy, and how you're taking actions and how you feel inside, because you're connected within, because it's all within, and you reflect it outwardly. So then that energy has that ripple effect and it all comes back in, yeah. So then you will get new doors, new possibilities, new things come in, and it will help you go further afield with what you've already created, whether that be in advertising, online, travel, do you know what I mean, getting on a plane, actually working somewhere else, doing it somewhere else, do you know what I mean? It could be all sorts of things, you know, online, you know, a channel, you know, a vlogging, it can be all sorts of things, but you will, and you feel a bit scared about it, but that's normal. That's normal. It's normal. Do you know what I mean? Because you're worried about what people are going to think of you, because you've had so much of masking and so much, and you're actually being you, and you're worried about being you to other people because you don't want all the bullshit. But you don't have to have it. Because you've learnt and understand what boundaries are. You've learnt and understood what boundaries are, obviously, because you've healed. Even if boundaries have been difficult, you've stood by them. You've been tested on that fucker and all. So, if, yeah, you know, it's okay to be vulnerable. This is normal, yeah. But you are the light. I know this is going to give you such a positive feedback, but I can't give you no more information than this, because that's all down to you, yeah. I can give another reading another time because the divine will let me know, but at the end of the day, right, this is a message from the divine for you. Yes, go forward and do it. Just understand, having one foot in the system, because you have the passion and the desire to do this, because you know it's going to create this, because it has done, because you have never been your true self outside, yeah. So I'm excited for you. So remember, I've changed my channel from Light Wolf to Midnight Wolf. Midnight Blue Lone Wolf. The reason why it's blue is because of the energy that I am on blue. So, Midnight Blue, very mysterious. And sometimes it can look like all sorts of different colours. It is quite mental. So, anyway. Angel. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Right, let's have a go. My angel, and I'm going to say it out loud, is Archangel Michael. He's here with me right now. He's in my energy within. Yeah, I like to reflect it outward because it feels good. Feels good. Right, so you might think I'm bonkers, but I don't. So whatever. So anyway, let's go. Let's go. So we have surrender. And I'll show you it. Surrender. Such a beautiful card. This is, right, surrender is accepting, okay? Is accepting the fact, okay? You ain't going to be able to do this shit that you've been doing in the past. In this horrible, you know, job or whatever situation that you're in, you know you can't do this no more. You've healed from that. You want to serve and do your purpose, your commitment, right, to your purpose. And it's you've carried it a long time. I'm not saying you've had this purpose or this thing, whatever you want to call it, your purpose. You haven't had this for the last 5 minutes. It's been over years, okay? So now it's time to just surrender, okay? Accept the fact this is, enough's enough. It's time to move forward, okay? Accept the fact that you are resting, yeah? Writing things down, creating what it is in your mind, writing things down, even if it doesn't make sense to any fucker else. Be comfortable, yeah? Eat good food. Do all the, you know, self-care you need to do for yourself to make yourself feel good as a feminine or a masculine. Yeah, do all them things that you need to do. Accept the fact you're going to move forward and do this purpose. And I tell you now, everything will shine down on you. Even in clarity, in thoughts, in feelings, signs, billboards, telephone calls, you know, newspaper edits, I don't know, something you'd seen online. It will come, something you've kept in a notebook, something you've written down on a piece of paper and it's been left there, you've been cleaning up. It will all come and then you'll know what to do. You will know what to do for you to move forward, yeah? Because all you have to take the action, but the universe will show you the way. Because it is you have been chosen to do this. Yeah? This is you. This is why you've always had these feelings to do it in your ancestral line. You have been chosen to do this. Even if you've labelled it differently and created it differently. This is what you were meant to do, yeah? So, healing energy. I feel it could be that you are empathic. You hold a lot of healing energy because you've given it to yourself. You've gone through all that shit, right? And you've given all that healing energy to yourself. You knew that loving yourself, knowing you couldn't carry on the way that you was and destroying yourself anymore. You've gone through so much, you'd fallen to nothing and knew you couldn't do this anymore. So you had two choices and you chose, and look where you are now, and you should be jumping for joy. And this is why you need that rest, like I said in the beginning, that embrace. So you have that ability, that gift to give to other people, right? And how you choose to present that, there's so many different ways, so I'm not going to reel them because I'll be here all day. But how you choose to present that is going to be such a beautiful thing because you're going to help so many fucking people. It's unreal, yeah? So many people because of how you've lived and the choices that you've made. Toxic, negative, as well as positive, but the balance is good, yeah? So this is beautiful, yeah? Beautiful. So you are a natural born healer. That is your natural gift that was given to you. Yeah, and that is a beautiful gift, and how you use that, yeah, is up to you. And you create it however, and make it, and it will give you a lot of abundance in so many different ways. And also you're being your true self, yeah, guided by source. Because also I know, when I keep saying that, is that you also know that you're connected to source, because you know, because of all the healing work that you've done, that you have done this all within, and you know source is within. You are the kingdom of source, the divine God. So yeah, heal away, my love, and create it how you need to create it, how you want to create it, how you want to manifest it in your 3D world. Yeah, because I feel a lot has changed for you, a lot. So you see the world differently, but you also see the world in a more grown perception. Yes. I was trying to find the word then, because perception is a huge, beautiful word. But anyway, I will love you and leave you. And if it lands on you, if you want to subscribe, I'd be absolutely elated. If you want to give me a thumbs up, you want to follow me, or, you know, you can check me out on my new TikTok account. I did have my old account on TikTok, but it got scrammed, buggered off. Someone had hacked it or whatever. So I've changed it to the Midnight Blue Lone Wolf. I'm still